Hi, welcome to Ponsse Studio and today's event about Ponsse processing heads. I'm Sean Van from Ponsse, North America, and today we are out in beautiful Whitefish, Montana. Today we'll be talking about and showing you the Ponsse models H8HD, H9, and H10 processing heads. Welcome. This event is available in several languages, so below on your screen, choose the language that you prefer. Let's start by talking about the H8HD head. This head can be used as a primary processing head or a felling head in a felling application. It's light and it's strong for hard working conditions. It has two frame models. It can be configured with or without a top saw. As a processing head, the head can be configured with a reaction bar for the processing knives. The head is also available with a butt-end sensor. It's equipped with a powerful 19cc top saw motor with a 75 centimeter saw bar. The starting weight without rotator, without options, or without a link is 1,450 kilograms. Let's go to a processing job site and we'll watch the Ponsse H8HD in action.
Hi, I'm Tyler Brown with Tim Brown Logging, based out of Castle Rock, Washington. We're running the H8 HD Ponsse head, and it's going well. I like how it's light, fast, and accurate, and it fits in well with our operation as far as production goes. Well, speed is important to us for productivity. It's performing well, very well. It's fastest in its class, I'd say. We normally run bigger heads. We've tried out the smaller head and it seems to be running well. A lot of power, a lot of pick and power. The measuring system on the H8 has been pretty good. We've had some issues with it, but for the most part, once we got dialed in, it really suited our needs, and the diameters and stuff are really accurate. And the calibration's a simple, easy setup, or simple, easy change. The computer system has got a lot of good points in it. It's definitely got a lot more points than we ever use. But as far as changing and calibrating diameters and lengths, it's pretty easy. Once you figure out how to get in the system, it's pretty easy to change. And then the customization of it is nice for different operators and the guys that know their way around the hardware. Well, we were in the market for a smaller, easier to move kind of setup. And we heard from Tim Eastman Mechanics that it was a good fit. And we've heard from some other outfits too that it was a well-designed head that worked really well. And so we decided to go with the Ponsse because it's lighter and it's easier to move. Yeah, being easier to move. It's less time consuming to tear down and to get on a lowboy and get moved. And then it's less time to put it back together and get going again. Perfect. It's really nice because you walk on and off the lowboy and that's what you do. As far as the future goes, we really like to keep a Ponsse in the fleet. They're pretty versatile. They're easy to move. They're a really good system to have. We didn't know a whole lot about Ponsse going into it, but once we got once we purchased the head and got in the groove of things, we found out that they're a little more advanced, it seems to be, as far as technology is compared to the competitors. We really like the saw speed on the machine. It cuts really well, really fast, saves a lot of breakage and crack and stuff, which is important in this area that we're in. And I like how the head holds a log. It holds a log really well as far as the geometry of the knives and the geometry of the knives, and I like how light it is too. It's nimble. You can get around and it doesn't rob a whole lot of power from other places of the machine.
That H8HD is impressive. It's a reliable and productive head. Now let's talk a little bit about the Ponsse H9 head. The H9 can be used as a primary processor or also as a felling head. It has two frame models that can be configured either with or without a top saw. Also available are special processing knives for multi-stemming applications. The head features 4 independent feed rollers. Base machine weight recommendation for the H9 head is 24 plus ton base carrier. The head is also available with the optional butt end sensor. Main saw is equipped with 3/4 inch pitch, bar and chain setup. The starting weight, without rotator, without options, or without a link, is 2,150 kilograms. Let's go see the Ponsse H9 processing head working at the job site.
Actually, we decided to bring this harvester head to Brazil because in our area there were a few customers that with a demand for a road processing head with this size for bigger machines, bigger carriers actually. So here they used to install those heads in those harvester heads in big excavators like 30 ton, 27, 30 ton, 35 tons, because they used to make this road processing system for big trees. We have some big trees here like 1.5 tons, 2 tons, some of them even bigger. And then we have also some customers that they use those heads for multi-processing trees. So they have very small trees that they are processing for pulp mills, and then they used to process 2, 3, 4, 5 trees on the same time. So there was a demand for those kind of harvester heads. We got first H9 here in Brazil to make this development and to make this first field trials, this field follow with those customers, and feedback was quite positive. We got really good production level, really good quality with the stems, and good quality length and diameter measurement with those big logs, big trees. And also with customers that we were doing this multi-processing system, we got very good, actually really good accuracy with these small trees that we were processing on the same time. And then reliability from the head was quite good. Maintenance accessibility was also quite positive feedback from customers. So a good surprise also it was that integration between the harvester head and 27-ton excavator was it was a good surprise also. It was working pretty well actually. So we got very good production level, fuel consumption, fuel efficiency was also quite good, better than we were expecting for this size of the head, because we have great capacity with this head without very heavy harvester head. So that was also very good feedback from customer and good surprise for us. So this is another very positive point for this for H9. I think that there is another big advantage on this H9 concept, that this is very flexible harvester head. We can run this head in very big trees, big and heavy logs, but on the same time we can be very productive and fuel efficient with this H9 head with very small trees when we are able to make this multi-stemming processing system. So I think that this is another advantage comparing with our competitors. We have very strong and reliable harvester head, but on the same time is very fast, good length and good diameter quality also. It's a very good combination comparing with competitors and even with other Ponsse heads, smaller Ponsse heads. Nowadays, when we talk about Brazil, for example, we have a very good range of harvester head. We have a different size for different applications. So H9 is the last one that we were waiting for. Now I am pretty sure that we have the most complete product line for pine and euca application.
Olá, eu sou Cristiano Mears, sou engenheiro florestal, estou na Klabin há 20 anos e atualmente eu ocupo a posição de gerente de produção de madeira. Estou hoje aqui para falar da nossa parceria com a Ponsse, principalmente relacionada ao cabeçote H9. A Ponsse não possuía esse produto, né? E com base na nossa necessidade e a parceria que a gente tem com a Ponsse, saiu então o H9, né? Um cabeçote interessante, um cabeçote que vem atendendo às nossas expectativas de qualidade, produtividade e de custos. Em 2017, quando iniciamos a operação em florestas mais jovens, com diâmetro mais baixo, né? A Ponsse não tinha esse produto e através aí da parceria com o Ponsse a gente conseguiu desenvolver um produto satisfatório, bem interessante para a nossa realidade, para a nossa necessidade. Importante destacar a relação de parceria fornecedor-cliente, né, da Ponsse com a gente. É um diferencial, não só no produto H9, a Ponsse tem uma boa parceria com a gente no pós-venda, no desenvolvimento de produtos, né? O H9 é um cabeçote que veio para atender uma demanda muito específica da Klabin, que hoje acredito estar atendendo o mercado de uma forma geral. Então, o acesso à engenharia da Ponsse é fundamental, muito importante para nós clientes, ter produtos cada vez mais apropriados, aderentes à nossa realidade, né, que muda com o passar do tempo. O H9, ele tem uma entrega satisfatória, obviamente que por uma primeira versão o cabeçote é muito bom, mas a gente continua muito próximo da Ponsse no desenvolvimento do equipamento, nas melhorias, acreditamos na evolução, novas gerações devem estar vindo com melhorias apontadas aqui dentro. Então destaco novamente a parceria aí com a Ponsse, que tem dado bons resultados.
Olá, eu sou o Eliezer, sou funcionário da empresa Klabin já há 19 anos, há 14 anos já na operação de máquina, do cabeçote, processador. Né, e estou hoje há 1 ano e pouco trabalhando com o Ponsse, o H9, né, uma experiência nova, né, um cabeçote leve, ágil e tem atendido, né, tem sido bom na operação para nós. A diferença dele é no peso do cabeçote que ele gera para a máquina. Isso faz com que dê menos soco na máquina e tenha mais conforto para mim ali dentro. Ali. É um cabeçote macio para trabalhar. Esse é o cabeçote Ponsse H9, ele é mais leve do que os outros, né? E que dá mais agilidade e mais conforto para nós trabalhar dentro da máquina, né?
Os cabeçotes processadores, eles são os cabeçotes de hardware, né, comuns também, né, muito parecidos com os cabeçotes mais usuais nas operações. Eles podem, inclusive, fazer também a operação de derrubada, mas o cabeçote ele é chamado de processador quando ele é utilizado mais na fase de processamento, né? Ele acaba não atuando na derrubada, a derrubada é feita por outro sistema, e o cabeçote processador faz o traçamento, o desgalhamento na beira do talhão normalmente, né? Ou até no meio do talhão, dependendo Cabeçotes processadores, eles são chamados assim porque eles fazem a principal tarefa deles no processo produtivo é realizar esse processamento da árvore, né, após o abate dela. Então, muitas vezes eles não atuam no abate, apesar de terem capacidade para tal, mas eles são usados principalmente para fazer o desgalhe, o traçamento e, eventualmente, o descascamento da madeira. O Brasil é um país que tem uma área florestal imensa, temos muita operação florestal com diversas finalidade de celulose, finalidade de placas de madeira, enfim, os mais diversos usos, madeira sólida e dependendo da situação, madeira com casca, por exemplo, os cabeçotes processadores podem ser muito utilizados em traçamento da madeira após um processo produtivo do tipo full tree. Então, normalmente se utiliza, principalmente quando não precisa do descascamento, em sistema multitora, garantindo uma precisão e qualidade no tamanho das toras, né?
It looks like that Ponsse H9 head is working very well out there. Thank you for the comments. Now, we'll move to the biggest head we offer, the Ponsse H10. The H10 can be used as a processing head or in a felling application. The H10 comes with longer top knives, which are more suitable for processing. Base machine weight recommendations for the H10 is 25 plus tons. The head is also available with a butt-end sensor. The main saw comes from the factory as a 3/4 pitch bar and chain setup, and with a powerful 19cc top saw motor with 75 centimeter saw bar. I can't wait to go see the Ponsse H10 in action and hear some of the comments from the operator.
Hi, I'm J.R. Holmdahl with CNC Logging out of Kelso, Washington, and I run the Ponsse H10 Processing Head. I've been running processing heads for roughly 18 years now, all different names, all different processing heads, just about everything. I like that the Ponsse is a lot lighter, it's more versatile. I can set it up to just different ways, different functions to set up, different ways of processing, whether I'm with a tower, with a shovel side working up and down a hill. There's several different functions that I can specifically set up just for that bucking arrangement. The power of the head is great. I don't have any problems with it. Big logs, small logs, whatever, processes uphill, downhill, yeah, very fast. The saw is great. Saw speed is excellent. I mean, by far, it's a game changer. Less cracking, actually virtually zero cracking because of the speed of the saw. No beaver tails, no split ends, no split logs. It's just extremely fast and accurate. Yeah, the balance of the head is great. I think that's a big thing when you're trying to match it up with the right carrier. The weight of the head, it's quite a bit lighter, and so you don't get that rockiness, you know, back and forth, rocking back and forward on the carrier itself. So it's very well balanced. Actually, you don't feel the head on the machine, which makes the head more nimble, I should say, and it rotates fast. I like running the Ponsse. I was actually excited to kind of take on the challenge because the Ponsse, the computer system's way more advanced than anything else I've run. The usability, I mean, it's great. I do really like it. Yeah, the performance of the H10 it's extremely good. Big trees, small trees, process some 26-inch trees, no problem. Measures great. Down to the small trees, very little waste. You utilize a lot more of the wood because the knives will close so tight and it will de-limb great. Doesn't leave any limbs on it after you're done processing. Then you switch to alder, just run smooth through the alder. You don't break the alder up. And then having that extra knife holding on to the log with the big trees, it really helps out a lot. I've had zero service done on it yet, so just maintenance and, you know, making sure everything bolts are tight and just checking things out. But other than that, zero downtime so far. So that's been great.
Wow, what a beast. Thanks for the comments and showing us the true capabilities of the H10. We hope this Ponsse Studio event about our processing heads has been informative and exciting. Whether you're already a Ponsse customer or have interest in joining the Ponsse family. If you have questions about Ponsse solutions, machines, heads, or parts and service, please contact your local Ponsse representative. Learn more about Ponsse solutions at ponsse.com. Thank you for your time today, and we'll see you in the forest.